I'm talking a lot and you guys are probably bored because you're not seeing enough and you're just looking at my ugly face. Oh! Hello, YouTube world. We are back from Atlanta, and this is my first day up here, and I was just going to do a little metal installation update and kind of give you an update of what all has happened since we've been gone. And if you can see behind me at those big gray areas, we have doors. We have interior doors installed, done, but I think you've probably seen some of those based off the installation videos and stuff I've posted up to this point. You haven't seen them yet, but they're coming. By the time you watch this, you will have seen them. That's what I mean. So we have a little metal update for you. We have all the soffits done. Can you see behind me? Is that showing up very well? Not really? Okay. So let me turn the camera around. All the black soffits are on. You can see our flashing and stuff is in there. Maybe, there we go. You see all the flashing is in there. And they're basically done almost all the way down. Looks like they have one more piece of inside corner metal to put on. And now we're just waiting on fascia. The guys had to go do another job, so they've been gone for a couple of days now. But they'll be back on Wednesday, I believe. This is Monday. And they'll finish these end walls. That's basically, this one's been started over here. Right there, and they'll work their way continuously all the way down. That'll take maybe a half a day for them to do, maybe a day. And then same thing on the front. They'll have to do that same thing to the front side, although they've got a little bit more difficulty there with how the front of the building steps out 4 feet. And then we've got the door, the top door and the bottom door, and the roof system for all that and how that ties in. So they've probably legitimately got a day and a half left of wall panel. They have, as you can see here, let me show you. This is a good shot of it. Right there. That soffit metal is not on yet. These lower soffits, this one's done all the way down, but that upper soffit is not on yet. That's just going to be a piece of flat metal. These bigger soffits, they were so big that we just used the same panel metal that we did the wall metal for on the underneath side of the soffits. I mean, a 3-foot and a 6-foot soffit, those are big soffits. So anytime you use the just straight flat metal, the wider it is, the more likely it is to crinkle, and you'll see all the imperfections and things like that. So we're going to use the flat metal up top where it's just like a 10-inch overhang versus down here where it was a 3-foot and then a 6-foot overhang. So that's all being made. It all ships tomorrow. It'll be here tomorrow afternoon. That metal will, as well as the fascia metal. That fascia metal and the window trim metal up there for all the windows. That all should be here on Tuesday afternoon as well. So if all goes as planned, and all goes as I think it'll go, which it probably won't, because I get a little over ambitious, a little optimistic. I'm a glass half full, I guess, kind of guy when it comes to construction scheduling. It would be really great if they had a day and a half left of wall panel and then they had 2 days of trim work and then a day of setting the cupolas and just touch up. So it would be amazing if they could be out of here by Tuesday of next week. If they don't come till Wednesday, that's Wednesday and half of Thursday on the wall panels. That's half of Thursday and Friday on the trim, and then a full day on the cupolas and touch up on Monday, and a little day grace period. Who knows? We'll see. Hopefully that happens that way. Temporarily right now I have the overhead door scheduled to come in on Wednesday of next week. So that means we could at least the warehouse area could be completely sealed, locked, and controlled, potentially by the end of the day, Wednesday of next week, which would be awesome. Although that's inaccurate because somebody can just crawl through the stud. Well, I forgot about the inside wall panel. So the inside wall panel could happen. They would probably need into that Tuesday, maybe Wednesday to finish, including that inside wall panel. So, yeah. Yeah, we're probably looking at Wednesday of next week. But still, we could have the warehouse completely secured by Wednesday of next week, which would be fantastic. My dad and I'm talking a lot, and you guys are probably bored because you're not seeing enough, and you're just looking at my ugly face. My dad and I went and picked out electrical fixtures, so hopefully I can get an electrical video coming at you. Maybe later this week if the electricians can get out here or not. I know that they are swamped. I'm using my electricians. They have set 140 temp poles in the last 30 days, which is crazy. They are just blowing up right now. Hey, let's walk through the double doors for the first time, huh? Oh, man. Oh! So there it is. Let's see here. Electrical overhead door. We've got to dig columns for some rock columns we're going to put on those 6-foot overhangs. We've got to order the track. I think my parents are ordering the track for the overhead door, so I don't have to. But we've got to build those doors. My parents are coming. We're going to build those together. So here, this is going to be funny. My parents are coming. I say it's going to be funny. Well, who knows? We might all get along, but I highly doubt it. My parents are coming, and we're going to build the... we're going to try to do the posts for the overhangs when they're here. And we're going to try to build stall doors when they're here. And we're going to try to build these big sliding doors when they're here in the front. That ought to be really entertaining because I think they ought to be built one way. My dad thinks they ought to be built one way. And my mom thinks we're both stupid and they ought to be built her way. So one of us does this every day for a living. One of us used to do this every day for a living. And one of us, well, I'll leave that alone. I'm just kidding, Mom. I love you. You know I'm being funny. Don't flip out on me. So that's it for the barn update. I don't know how much of an update you actually got. Oh, I'll show you. I'll go ahead and show you a stand back view of both the north and south sides, and let you see what that all looks like. Basically complete. So stand by. So there you go. This is the north side, front to back. Front being here, back's back here. Let me zoom in, get you a better view all the way down. You can kind of see the roof metal being one color, the wall panels another color, and then you've got the 4 stall openings here. And then when we put that white trim on, that'll really set everything off. So let's go show you All right, so here is the south side. Focus, camera. What's up with you? What's your problem? Still doesn't seem like it's focused very well. There we go. So this is the south side. It's pretty much just a straight wall, except for we got a walk door here. Once again, once the windows are trimmed out and the fascia is on there, it'll really pop. And then you're gonna have 5 posts right here, and those are gonna have a rock base, and they're gonna be really cool. So, and then the front of the building will have a rock wainscot on it too, and we'll get to that when we get closer to that time, which is really kind of right around the corner. So I guess we're gonna leave it right there for now, and until we come back on Wednesday, that's your Monday metal update. So we'll see you Wednesday up on the ridge.